Hey guys, so this is Isabella Illustrations here and welcome to a new video. So today's video is going to be a summer book haul video. So that means basically I'm going to be showing you guys all the books that I have bought this summer. So that would be from May 10th to August 16th, which is today. So yeah, my summers are pretty long. College, we get summers that are very long. So anyway, so these are all the books, and I will be showing you guys all the books that I bought this summer. So without further ado, let's get to the video because there are quite a few of these. So for the first book that I got this summer, my mom and I went to Indigo and we purchased The Cruel Prince, and then I really liked this book so much that we went back and we got the rest of the series. So yeah, I have the whole Cruel Prince series, which is 3 books, and that took 2 trips to Indigo to get all these. So yeah, I went to the bookstore twice to get this whole collection, and I gotta say it was well worth the money. I love these books. I highly recommend them for fantasy lovers, and yeah, I think I made a whole review video on these. So yeah, these were the 3 first books I got this summer. It's a series, a trilogy, and yeah, those are the first books that I got. I had been eyeing that series for a long time, and I really wanted to read them this summer, so I finally got around to that. Alright, so the next book that I got was this one, Into the Darklands. It's another fantasy series. Yeah, it's the Sundered series, and yeah, it's very, I got it because it was very Shadow and Bone-esque. My mom got this for me on Amazon. It was on the wish list, and yeah, I really wanted to read this series, so we bought the first book so I can read it, see if I enjoy it, and then if I do, we'll buy the other books in the series. So I'm really excited to read this series. I have not read it yet, but I'm definitely planning to. And yeah, this was another book my mom bought me. Most of these books my mom bought me. So thank you, Mom. Love you. You're the best. Because I've been going through a crazy book summer, I guess you can say. Okay, so the next book I got, me and my mom went to a secondhand bookstore here in Quebec, and we got this book. So I've watched the movie Beautiful Creatures, and I've really wanted to read the books because I want to see what happens next because they didn't do any more films. So I found the first book in the series, and I was so excited to pick this up. It's so thick. I love a thick book. It's like a great challenge. I love reading big books. So yeah, got this. Super excited. This is another fantasy kind of series. So yeah, you guys will see a pattern here. Mostly fantasy books. But yeah, I'm going to give this first book a try. And if I end up liking it, I'm going to buy the series. Again, good way to save money. If you don't like the first book, then why buy the rest of the series? But sometimes series get better in later books. But most of the time, the series I pick up are good. So I don't have to worry about giving up on any of them. Anyway, so I'm super excited to read this series. I'm definitely going to make a video about my reading list, my TBR, my to be read list. This will definitely be on it because I definitely want to read this. Not right away, but definitely soon. So yeah, I'm excited to try this series out, and yeah, thank you again to my mother. Alright, so the next book that I bought was, I went to Indigo again. So this time I went alone, and I got The Shadows Between Us, which is a standalone right now, but the author's coming out with another book in this world. So it's not really like a series, it's more of a different books in this universe kind of thing. Anyway, I'm currently reading it. I'm almost done. But yeah, another fantasy. Definitely excited to read this. Well, I've been reading it. My brain's not thinking straight. Anyway, yeah, I've been enjoying this read. I might do a book review. I might not. It depends. Usually I like to do book reviews on series, but anyway, this is a really good book so far. I really recommend it. It's definitely going to be a close to 5-star. It's really great. And yeah, I've never read a fantasy standalone before, but I'm digging this. So yeah, this was the book that I bought for myself. So my mom did not buy this one. So I feel bad making my mom buy me books. I have a book buying problem now. I have a really big problem. Okay, so the next book that I got, me and my friends were going shopping, and we passed by a French bookstore called Renaud-Bré, I think it is. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a French bookstore. Anyway, they had an English section, so of course, the book lover that I am, I had to go to that bookstore, and I got Shatter Me. Now, this isn't something I would immediately read. I say once I've read everything that I'm excited to read right away, then I will probably read this series, because I'm definitely going to read it at some point because I've heard great things about this series and it sounds intriguing. So I bought the first book, and at some point I will read this and give it a try. This is like a fantasy sci-fi kind of dystopian thing. So I've read some of those kinds of fantasy dystopian things. Not really my cup of tea, since I didn't like Red Queen as much as I thought I would, but I've heard great things about this, so I'm going to give it a try at some point. And yeah, these books are pretty good. Anyway, my mom bought me this one too, so thank you again to my mom. And then this next book is a lesser well-known book. It's a North Queen. It's also a fantasy. So, yeah, I'm a fantasy person. I only read fantasy romances or romance books. I don't really like anything else. But yeah, this is a thick book. So, story behind this one. I was trying to buy it on Amazon for myself, but my card wasn't working. Having problems with my bank card, don't know why. Anyway, so my mom, once again, purchased this book for me. So, thank Mom. But yeah, so this is a very long book. It's like 600 pages, but I've heard great things about this series, so this is the next series I'm going to read. The series is called Crowns. It's book 1. Yeah, so I'm super excited to read this fantasy series. This is my next big series read. It sounds so exciting, and I cannot wait. And yeah, I'm going to have so much fun with this. You have no idea how excited I am for this book. But yeah. Anyway. The last books that I bought for the summer. So I went to a Renaissance, which is basically a secondhand store, but it was a library, so they specifically have just books. I went there today, and they always seem to have at least one thing that I absolutely have to have. So they did not disappoint again. I love going to these places. I think I'm gonna go to more of them to go book shopping because they're so much cheaper in terms. Anyway, so I got 3 books. I got the whole His Dark Materials series. Now, I have watched the HBO show and I loved it, and I think this is a series I would love to read and possibly annotate, because I want to mark the differences between the books and the adaptation, because that's definitely something I'm really liking to do now. If I liked an adaptation, I will go and buy the books and I will read them and I will annotate and yeah, just see the differences. And I really loved His Dark Materials. It's one of my favorite things. This is also a fantasy kind of thing. It's a more what do you call it? A modern fantasy, so it's still fantasy. So I saw these and immediately took them off the shelf. I was leaving with those as soon as I saw them. They were $4.25 each. So I spent $11.75 for 3 books, which is amazing. You can't even get 1 book for that price anymore. So it's like a steal. I have to get these, and I've been wanting them for a long time. So yeah, I have the first one, The Golden Compass, the second one, The Subtle Knife, and then the third one, The Amber Spyglass. So yeah, I'm super excited to have these. I cannot wait to read these at some point. These are going to be lower on my list of to be read. They're going to be read at some point, just not recently. I have more things I want to actually read more, like, currently. But anyway, super happy to have these. I'm so excited. I've been wanting these for a long time. So yeah, that is my entire summer book haul. That is all the books I've gotten this summer. Also, last thing, those 3 books that I just showed you guys, I did buy those for myself. So my mom did not buy those. But most of my books my mom did buy me. So again, thank you, Mom, if you're watching this. And thank you guys for watching. If you guys like book videos, please give me a thumbs up so I know to make more, because I have some more book ideas I'd like to do. But yeah, I will be doing my school vlogs again this year, so be excited for that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!